Making money on the online space is a scam. This is exactly what I used to think each and every time someone will tell me that they are making money on the online space. I never thought that it was real. I only used to think that the only people that were privileged to make money on the online space were people from the West side, the white people. But after I was able to change these 8 things, I was able to start seeing results in my life. And I think you're one of those people that needs to watch till the end to know exactly how you can be able to start making money on the online space if you have not been able to make it. If you really want to make money in 2024 moving forward. When it comes to making money on the online space, it goes beyond just selling the product or the services. There is more to it than that. That leads us to number 1, which is changing your mindset. You need to change how you think, how you see things, and how you envision the way things are. If you just continue to see things in the perspective of where you are around you, then it will be way harder for you to be able to embrace the fact that people can be able to make money on the online space. Making money on the online space is not a scam. People are actually making money, and they are making big amounts of money than they could ever make from the offline. And you too can be able to make this if you just are willing to change your mindset. The moment I decided to change my mindset and see things in a different perspective, and see things in the way that it is possible, people are actually making money, it is not a scam, I too can be able to make money. That was the first and the best step I ever made for myself, because that was the beginning of a new journey and the beginning of something great in my life. The second thing is knowledge. You need to have knowledge. They say knowledge is power. If you are not able to put yourself and learn on how you can be able to make money, just changing your mindset alone will not be able to make you the money. So you need to put yourself out there and have the knowledge, understand on how you can be able to make money. What are some of the ways that people are actually making money on the online space? If you can be able to understand this, then it will be way easier for you to be able to start making money on the online space. When Corona happened in 2020 and everybody people were losing their jobs, people were coming back to the house, I was one of them. I was curious on how I could be able to make money on the online space without having to move or even go out and think of how I could make money. And that's when I had a very small phone at that time. So I went to Google, and the first article that came was making money using academic writing, and that alone pushed me off. Like I am not good with academic writing, so this is not for me, and I brushed it off, and I felt like making money on the online space is not something. But now when you ask me, I have gained so much knowledge that I know there are so many ways that people can make money, and that's why I'm always here sharing on ways you can be able to make money on the online space, so that I can help someone out there who was lost like me, that they can be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Number 3 is learning a skill. If you do not have a skill, then no one is willing to pay you. No one is willing to trade their money for something that is not of value. So you need to have a skill, and preferably if it's on the online space, then a digital skill is the most preferred one, because you can be able to work with people from all over the world with just that digital skill. If it's video editing, if it's web designing, if it's digital marketing, whichever skill you have, you can be able to make money with it. But you need to acquire the skill first. But for so many people, they are wondering, how can I be able to learn these skills? Where can I be able to get the skills? Then I'm going to leave a video here that you can go and watch the high-paying skills that you can be able to learn in 2024 in just 30 days and start making money with it. Because when you're able to have a skill, then you are able to get paid for the value you offer with the skill that you have. Number 5 is discipline. You cannot You cannot be able to make money on the online or even offline without discipline, because discipline is what will put you ahead. Discipline is what will make you show up even when you don't feel like showing up. If discipline is what will make you be consistent. If it's creating your content, if it's building that business on the online space, discipline is what will push you. If it's learning that skill, it's the discipline that you put that will actually help you show up even when things are not happening. Because if you do not have the discipline, trust you me, you will not be able to show up. Even me, at times I do not feel like showing up here on my YouTube channel, because I get frustrated, I get tired, or things are not working the way I want, and I feel like let me brush it off. But I remember the discipline I need to push for me to be able to build this business. I cannot let it go, and that's why I need to show up. So you need to have that discipline. If you need to sit down and write down, have a strategy on exactly how you'll be able to show up on the online space to build that business or learn that skill so that it can make you money, then sit down, write down the notes, write down your timetable on exactly what you'll be doing at this time, how much time you are willing to spare for you to be able to build your business, for you to be able to learn that skill so that you can reach the heights that you want and make the money. Then sit down and do it, because no one is coming to wake you up. You need to wake yourself up, and you need to show up for yourself. The sixth one is consistency. Consistency. Let me tell you, consistency is key. The day you say that I am not showing up is the day your customer will actually be coming for you. Just take a good example of the place where you live. You are very sure that this mama that sells me grocery is always there. So I know that even if I go at 10, I'll still find her. But imagine if this shopkeeper that you're always sure of, today they're there, tomorrow they're not there, then you won't have the confidence to always be going to their place, because you are not sure if they are there or not. And that is the same way here on the online space. You need to show up on the platform that you have chosen. If it's YouTube and you've said that you'll be showing up twice, you need to put in the discipline and you need to show up no matter what, because the more you build the consistency, the more you build trust on people, and the more people know that no matter what, I'll find this person here. No matter what, her products will always be there, and she will always be delivering at this time as she has promised. Because if you do not have consistency, then there will be no trust with your clients or your customer here on the online space. Show up consistently and do not give up, because at times when you start building the business or you start learning the skill and trying to get to people, it is always not that easy when you first start, because most of the time people do not know you, people have not known you that much. But the more you show up, the more you build your trust, and the more people will trust you and come for you. So do not give up. Be consistent each and every day. Number 7 is networking. Your network is your net worth. The amount of people that you network with here on the online space, or even on events, when you go to churches, when you go to church, when you go to weddings, will really determine the amount of money you can be able to make. Because they may not be able to pay you, but they may know someone who may be in need of your services, or may be in need of your products. So the more you network with people, the more you are building and growing yourself. Do not put yourself in a cocoon. And something that I feel like most people who are building their business on the online space, most of the time they feel that they need to be most of the time they are alone, because maybe you are buying your products and you come home, you start taking photos, you start creating content. Before you know it, it's evening. The next day you do the same thing. Or you are a freelancer, you do services on the online space. The next thing is you're at home. Like, you do not have time to network. You can be able to set time, if it's once a month or twice a month, to be able to network with people. Exchange ideas, exchange advices, and just exchange knowledge with these people, and you never know, one of these people may be in need of your services or your products. And even go to things like live. If it's on LinkedIn Live or TikTok Live, go to lives that actually build you and network with people there. Look for people who you can relate with, you can exchange ideas, and start networking with them. And you, little by little, you'll find yourself that you have built your network so wide, and people will just be referring you. You literally not need to look for clients each and every time, because you'll be having so many people booking you or buying your products just because you have been able to network. Last one is constantly learning. Online is a place that is growing each and every day, and you need to be able to be updated each and every day with the new trends coming, with new platforms always rising. You need to be on the go learning, and there are so many short courses that you can always be able to learn. There are so many platforms that you can be able to familiarize yourself with and put yourself out there. Do not always close the book and say it's enough. No, there is never enough learning. Just keep learning and keep building yourself, and trust you me, you'll start seeing the results. Because I was able to do these things and I'm still growing myself. I am not yet there. I am literally not yet there, but I'm constantly building myself and constantly doing all these things that I have told you, and I have started seeing results. I've started seeing results with these things because it has been able to open my mind to a bigger perspective. I'm not the person I used to be 3 years ago, because someone who knew me will tell you I have literally grown, and this is thanks to learning, putting myself out there, and networking with people. And these are the things that I've actually told you. So be able to walk these 8 steps, and you'll, trust you me, you'll be able to make money on the online or even offline, because these are the steps that actually build people out here. I hope you've been able to find value in this content. Please do make sure to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel on things to learning new skills, making money on the online space, and business ideas. From me to you, it's bye-bye. See you on my next